You're on.
Water.
And
I got water now. Okay. Hi, I'm Nicole Stevenson, and I'm your 2012 Vice President and your incoming 2013 President for the Silicon Valley chapter of IFMA. Really excited to be your president for next year and build off the momentum that Claudia's already created from 2012. Done a lot of great things, and I'm really hoping we can build upon that. Really focus on some great educational topics for 2013. Bring some innovative and cutting edge stuff to the organization that facilities managers should be aware of. I want to bring a great new topic to 2013 and try to focus on what I'm calling the social facility or the collaborative facility. There's a lot of great technologies out there that I think we would benefit from knowing about, and I want to be able to bring that kind of information to you. In addition to that, I think we've been building upon Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn as tools to communicate to the chapter. I think that's a fantastic social and collaborative tool that we're using, and I want to build upon that more. Make sure that we're keeping everyone in the know about what's going on in the chapter. In addition, I think that there's a ton of improvements to be made just to the website and to our internet sitescape. I think we could find some better tools to collaborate amongst each other and stay informed. So I look forward to bringing those kinds of new ideas to you.
Nicole,
Yes.
what really motivated you? What really inspired you to be president of IFMA Silicon Valley?
I've been a member of IFMA almost as long as I've been in this industry. I've been doing stuff with IFMA for about 6 years, and I really grew to love the organization and the people that I worked with. I got involved right away. I was on the professional development committee. I was working with special events, and I learned to love not only the people that I was working with, but the message that we were bringing to the people. I learned a ton. I decided that I needed to be more involved because I needed to learn more about this industry. I was new at the time and wanted to get some education on what more facilities had to offer.
Great. Let me ask you one more question. Think today is December 31st, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
You've just finished your reign as president.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to be able to say? I did.
I would love to be able to say that I brought some of the most unique and interesting topics to our group. I think when I've asked around about things that people want to see, they want new and exciting topics and information that they aren't getting at some of these other organizations or elsewhere. So I'd love to say, wow, I've never heard that before, or I've never seen that before. I also would love to see people, being more social with each other and finding ways to interact that we aren't currently doing. I'd love for there to be a forum where you can post your thoughts at any random time and people can respond. I'm looking for this kind of service. I'm looking for a new idea for this, and people can actually respond and tell you, great, I have the solution for you. So I'd like to bring some of those tools, I think, to the members, and really hope that people will be saying, wow, we didn't do that before, or I've never seen that before, and IFMA hasn't offered that before. So
Great. So I said that was my last question, but I lied. Where do you see IFMA Silicon Valley in 3 years, in 2015, let's say?
Based on all that we've been doing the last 5 or 6 years that I've been involved, programs have only gotten stronger, membership has only increased, and I think with our new relationship that we've built with IFMA headquarters, we can only see a strengthened chapter. I imagine and would like to see another 100 members, another 200 members in our chapter, build it back up to some of the numbers we saw back in the early 2000s. I think in addition to that, I'd love to see some more PR for IFMA. It would be great to see IFMA Silicon Valley in the San Jose Mercury News, an article every other month in the Business Journal. I want to see us out there, really getting the press that we deserve for our organization and for the industry. I think it would be great to see more PR for us.
Okay, great. Envision that as you're talking just to your membership chairs.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to say to them at the beginning of the year, and then what do you hope to hear from them by the end of the year? Or say to them again at the end of the year?
I would love to participate more on the membership side, and would love to see membership really focusing on the satisfaction of our members, polling people more frequently to determine what value they're getting out of their membership. I'd also like to see more events that are focused just on, if you will, the networking and the social aspect of people getting to know each other. It'd be great to have, some events that were maybe not so educational, but really were just, networking and mingling opportunities. I've had these ideas of visiting some of the, coolest or most innovative facilities in the Bay Area, going and doing those kinds of tours, and then just being able to chat about it afterwards. It's not necessarily a formal presentation, being able to get people, collaborating a little bit more on things that are out there. So I'd love to see that, and I know that it's accomplishable. I know that our team is capable of doing it. We just need to, refocus on bringing value to the members and showing them that we care about their, being members of our organization.
Great. That's some good feedback to membership. What do you have to say to PDC?
Think bleeding edge. Think, the newest, coolest thing that's out there. I want to make sure that we stay stay true to our core and to our roots and focus on facilities management. But, I don't want to see the same presentation that everyone in the Bay has already done. I want to see, a presentation that no one has seen before. I want to make sure that we find great lunch, roundtable lunch presentations, and that we continue to focus on some more like niche, pieces of the facilities management, focus, because, that's going to help, drive members from, biotech, from high tech, from, financial institutions to come in and learn about, facilities management in their industry, right? So I'd love to see more about that, and just in general, I think the Professional Development Committee does such a phenomenal job, but we can only, continue to do bigger and better the next year, do something new that we didn't do the year before.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to ask you to elaborate on marketing and communications, because we know they're already tops, and there's really very little area for improvement there. So, well, thank you, and we wish you the best of luck going into your presidency.
Thank you.